It's just rough. Hey, Lynn, welcome back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to mute everyone, but I am going to be asking you guys questions throughout the call. So for some reason, I can't mute you, Lynn, but I can't hear you either. So maybe your sound isn't like hooked up yet. But so I'm going to be asking you guys some questions throughout the call. Hopefully we can kind of all chime in and answer some of these questions, because I want to hear from you guys. I think that all of you are so good at sharing and can help bring light to this. So I'm going to share my screen. Please ignore my nasally voice. I have the plague or something. Okay, can you see my slides? Okay, cool. So tonight, we're going to be talking about how to share on social media. We're going to be talking about content. And I know that I've talked a lot about this in the recent, past, because we have so many new coaches on the team, so many people who are like just learning how to share, just starting. We talk about how your social media and how you post and how your posture and how you present yourself is so important, and it is. But I think that the big mistake that so many people make early on in this business is overthinking this, like overthinking the sharing part, turning your social media into a Beachbody billboard, only talking about health and fitness on your social media, rather than sharing about your life and showing people who you are, not just what you're doing. So if you think about it, as entrepreneurs, as coaches, we don't really have like a building that we go into to work, right? Like we don't have a store where people come in and they learn about what we do and they purchase something, right? Like we are attracting people to our business by our social media. Every time that we, post, we're sharing little bits about ourselves. We're sharing little bits of value. We're sharing bits of who we are and what we stand for. And that's important because through what we post, we're earning people's trust, right? A huge part of what we do is just consistently, confidently owning our title as coach. Even though you might not feel like you have a lot to offer to somebody, even though you might feel like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing yet. You have so much to offer. You have so much to offer, because even if you have no idea what you're doing in this business, you have the programs, you have Shakeology, you have the challenge group, and all of those things are such amazing value. So even just there, you have that to offer. So you should feel confident in what you have to offer. So, but what I see happening in a lot of cases is one of two things. Either coaches get super excited and start just sharing Beachbody and not enough about their life, or they go in the opposite direction and they're just sharing so many, so much content that nobody actually knows that you're a coach and that you have something to offer them. And both, neither of these are ideal, because, how do you feel about people who constantly like plaster their products all over the internet? Like, that's annoying, right? Like, and we don't want to do that, because we have something that's a quality product. We have a quality service in our challenge group to offer to people. So let's not devalue it by driving everyone nuts, right? But you also can't be afraid to share about your coaching journey either, because somebody out there desperately needs what you have to offer. Somebody out there is, just like, God, I got to lose weight. I got to get healthy. Like, I'm trying to get pregnant, trying to, fit back into my jeans. I'm trying to, overcome this heart issue that I'm dealing with. Like, somebody needs what you have to offer. And, what if they're watching you and they're super inspired and they're like, man, Elizabeth is killing her workouts and she's doing them every day and she's drinking that shake. That's so awesome. I guess I better go find a Beachbody coach like she has, right? Like, if they don't know that you're a coach, if they don't know that you are the person who can help them reach their goals, they're going to go find somebody else. And that's a tragedy. That is a shame, because every single one of you has something very unique. And if somebody's following you on social media, chances are you have what they need. Excuse me. So I want to talk about how we do that, how we stay consistent, how we, post well. So first of all, I know that we've talked about this before, but I just want to reiterate it for the newbies. I mentioned it to Lynn the other day, and she was like, what? That's a thing? So I want to mention it again. Facebook algorithms decide whether or not you're seen on your social media. So when you're posting on your social media, Facebook has an algorithm, and they track how many people are looking at your post and scrolling past it without engaging with it. They're tracking how many people stop on your post and read the whole thing, not necessarily liking or commenting on it. They are tracking people who like and comment on your posts. And just FYI, love and like all of the different reactions other than just the like increase your affinity more than the like does. So, if you can get people to love or laugh or like angry face at your post, that's more ideal than a like. A like is still awesome. Comments and shares, though, increase your influence the most. And then what a lot of people don't realize is that when you private message somebody, especially when they respond to you, Facebook is like, oh, hey, those two people are friends. I should put that person's content in this other person's newsfeed. So in turn, when you private message somebody and they respond to you, your content is going to show up in their newsfeed, and their content is going to show up in your newsfeed. That is huge, because that means that you can start a conversation with somebody and you can talk to them about anything under the sun, not Beachbody, right? And next time you post one of your public invites, guess whose newsfeed it's going to show up in? That person that you reconnected with. And they're going to be like, oh, hey, look, like Amber and I were chatting earlier today about my cat, because I have a cat and she has a cat. And, I didn't even know that she like had this challenge group. I should look into this. Look at the results, that she's getting, or look at how she has so much energy while she's pregnant. You know what I mean? So for any given post, 20% or less of your market will see that post. So you want to make sure that you're sending those private messages, that you're getting those likes and those comments, so that more people will see your post. And a really important thing is that within 7 minutes, when you post something, if it doesn't get any likes or comments within 7 minutes, Facebook is going to bury that post so that nobody sees it. So if you post something and it's like an important challenge group invite post, or a coaching post, or a transformation post or something, and it's like people are not commenting and liking on it, reach out to us. Like, use the Freedom Collective Coaches with Goals thread. Reach out to us and be like, hey, my post is flopping. Would you guys go comment on it for me? And of course, we'll go save your post for you. And that is huge, you guys. I've had posts that otherwise would have flopped, but I reach out to like my, the upgraded diamond thread, and I ask them to go comment on my post. And because those people have high affinity as well, my post gets seen by more people. So don't be afraid to ask for likes and comments from us. We're more than willing to do that. And so for the rest of this call, we're going to talk about how to boost engagement on your posts, with the final item on this slide. It's really helpful if you post something that's going to get a lot of engagement about 2 hours, like between 2 hours and 45 minutes of posting something like a challenge group invite or a coaching opportunity invite. What I mean by that is, let me make a new thing here and go to my profile. I'll just show you what I mean, if it's even going to load. So what I mean by this is like asking, hey, what's your favorite kind of baby diapers? Comment below. Or, hey, what is your favorite brand of toothpaste? Or what kind of yogurt do you like to, what kind of yogurt do you like? One that I did recently that got a lot of engagement was this one. Describe yourself in high school using only a GIF. I'm still trying to find mine. So this got 83 comments. Like, that's a lot of comments. And it's not something that I had to really work for. Another one that got a ton of engagement was this post about how somebody was like mom shaming me for baby wearing. This one, 98 likes, 98 reactions, and 55 comments so far. So, and then 2 shares. This post did really, really well, and it showed people who I am and what I stand for. So if you can do both, then that's awesome. So before you post like a challenge group invitation or a transformation post something engaging, and that will boost engagement on that next post. Okay, so let's talk about content. The most effective thing to do when you're starting out as a coach, and honestly, even for more seasoned coaches, is to not even really mention Beachbody or Shakeology publicly. And I know that that sounds weird, but people get turned off so fast when they realize, oh, she's doing an MLM. Oh, she's doing that new thing. Oh, she's doing this. They'll get turned off and they'll stop following you. And you don't want that to happen, because this is not like those other things. Beachbody is not like a magic pill that's just tricking people, or like tricking your body into losing weight. It's not like this magic drink that's just like literally poisoning your body. It's a lifestyle. It's something sustainable. So the best thing that you can do at the beginning of your business is to share your workouts every single day. I know that like it's so scary, but one of the best things I did for my business from day one was I shared a video of my workout every single day. And all I do, guys, is I prop my phone up. I have a cell phone tripod. I prop my phone up. I take the video with my phone and I use iMovie to edit it. I just, I record a portion of it. I don't record the whole thing, and I share. Or another really helpful thing that you can do is when you are, dang. Hey, Adam, can I see your phone? Yeah. I want to show you guys because this was like life-changing for me. Are you listening on your phone now? Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'll just 1 second. Oh, I'm just going to turn the volume down. Okay, so if you go to your video, you guys, and especially if you have an iPhone, if you go to your video, okay, I'm going to go to this one because this is something that Adam recorded of me at the beach. So if you press play and then immediately press pause in the corner, you can scroll through the video and take a screenshot. So like I can just take a screenshot of this right here. That didn't work. I can just take a screenshot right here and use that as an image to share on social media. Okay, I'm done. Thank you. So even, videos are even helpful for just still images. Like if you get through your video and you're like, oh my gosh, like I was making a horrible face the whole time, maybe share a snapshot from when you were doing an awesome squat jump or something. Maybe, take a picture, take a screenshot of the awful face you were making during your workout and like share the awful face and be like, anyone else make terrible faces when they work out? Because I sure do. Or an idea that I had, because when I was at Summit at the super workout, I took video, and every single like move, I'm like, like terrible faces, you guys. And so I'm just going to make a compilation of all my awesome faces that I made during the super workout and share that. And that's a really great way to talk about, hey, I went to New Orleans and I went to, Coach Summit. It was awesome. So, with all of this, like share about your workouts every single day, even if it's just a snapshot, share your workouts. Share the recipes that you're using. All of us should be, I mean, if you're a coach, you should be eating clean, right? Like that should be a part of your life. You should have healthy recipes. You should have like even just a picture of your yogurt with chia seeds on top could change someone's life. I had a friend, one of my neighbors, who she texted me the other day and she's like, I haven't pooped in like 2 weeks. I need your help. And so you know what I did? I took her a scoop of Shakeology. I took her a tablespoon of chia seeds and I said, that will help. And guess what? She texted me the next day and was like, hey, thanks. Because she saw me sharing on my social media about how Shakeology and chia seeds will help you poop. Like your social media is so powerful in, you know, so many ways. You know, share a selfie with your shake, not necessarily like, look, here's my Shakeology, but like have your shake in your hand and post about something else. Like the other day, let me see if I can find it really quick. The other day I posted a selfie and it was me with my shake and I didn't even mention my shake. I talked about something totally different. Yeah, right here. This was totally different, but I had my shake in my hand. People are seeing that I'm drinking my shake. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if I say, hey, Shakeology has 70 superfood ingredients, you should drink it. Like, but they see me drinking it. Share motivation and positivity. Share your own life and the things that you're doing. Share things that you feel are valuable. Our goal is to add value and inspire those around us, right? People, you know, people are going to see your page and they're going to be inspired to do something, and that's what matters. And, you know, it's just a bonus if they are inspired to join us. So the people who like and comment on your posts are the first people that you should be messaging right off the bat, just to see if they're interested in learning more about your new lifestyle and how they can get involved, right? Something as simple as, hey, thanks so much for liking my post about my, you know, chia seed recipe. You know, have you been, I don't know if you've been following my story at all, but I'm starting this new thing. Would you be open to hearing more about it? Simple as that. And then you should be posting on your social media platform 3 times a day at least. And these are posts where people can see you. People are going to see you actively involved in this lifestyle. And that's what's going to generate interest and questions. If you're giving them all of the details, they're not going to ask you questions. But if you have your shake and you're saying, hey, blah, 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 I'm drinking my, you know, drinking chocolate for breakfast and ready to go, you know, crush my workout. And people are going to be like, chocolate for breakfast? What does she mean by that? But if you say, I'm drinking my chocolate Shakeology superfood shake and it's so good for me, people aren't going to ask questions. So generating interesting questions is super, super important. And again, sharing daily workout videos was the best move I made for my business early on. It was uncomfortable, but people always messaged me asking what I was doing. One of the coaches on our team messaged me and she's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I was watching your videos. This was my first month as a coach. She's like, I went out and I bought Pio off of the website, so thank you so much. Like, I really think that I'll be able to do this. And I was like, no, don't buy it from the website, buy it from me. But still, like, she was motivated to start. And now she's a coach on our team. And that's amazing. Everybody wants to get into great shape at home, right? Okay, I need a drink of water. Okay, so another thing, you know, when you're posting regularly, when you're inviting regularly, when you're having those conversations, you're going to start having objections, right? Objections. People are going to start saying no, right? But I think that the huge mistake that a lot of us make, especially early on in the business, is taking those objections as a negative thing in your business. Today, I received this message. I'm just going to read it to you. And I'm like sick, and I get really super grumpy when I'm sick. You can ask Adam. So grumpy. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. So I asked her what her thoughts were about our conversation. She said, I've heard Shakeology and read about it a little bit, but I'm not really interested in it. And I said, may I ask why you're not interested in it? I only ask because most people think it's about weight loss or something, but it's more about giving your body the nutrients it needs, but is missing due to the depletion of our soil and the tax that takes on our bodies. She said, mainly it's super expensive for a minimal amount of servings, and I'm a broke college student, haha. But also, I'm not into replacing meals with artificial shakes and kind of try to stay away from that stuff in general. When I do drink protein or anything like that, I try to stay away from anything with dyes or proprietary blends. And me, as somebody who like is very, very mindful about the things in my body, is like, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. How can you say those things about something that I love? Like, and so me in my like, you know, ness, I just want to like kick her because she has no idea what any of this is even about, right? But that would be a huge mistake because this is an opportunity to educate her. And I'm going to educate her privately in our private conversation, but this is also a super, super good opportunity to create content for my page, right? So objections are not a bad thing. Objections are the best part of our business, you guys. And if you start seeing them as that, your whole business will change because objections are an opportunity to help people see the value in what we have to offer. We talked about that last week, understanding the value that we have to offer. You know, when you first started out, I'm sure that you didn't understand why Shakeology was quote unquote so expensive, right? Somebody today was telling me, I just think Shakeology is too expensive. After having a conversation, they're like, I need this in my life. It's not expensive. It's valuable, right? Excuse me, I'm sorry. So I'm sure all of us were there. We all had to be shown the value. And this is super helpful for us because it can help us to create content. So if you see a trend in your objections, a lot of people are saying no because they think it's too expensive. A lot of people are saying no because they aren't shake people. That's a great opportunity to address that objection publicly on your social media. So addressing these objections is a great way to create content. And so I want to work together for the next few minutes and create an entire week of content in one sitting. Okay, so I'm going to post a link in the chat box. And if you guys are on a device, you probably can't do this, but if you're on a computer, you can. I want to make this edit. Okay, can edit. All of you can edit this. Copy the link. I'm going to post it in the chat box. Okay, so, and if you can't see the chat box, I'll post it in the Freedom Collective Coaches with Goals thread. Oops, temporarily blocked? What? Okay, well, let me go to the event page then. I wonder why I'm blocked. That's super weird. Oh, I bet it's because I sent so many messages today. Oh, that gives me anxiety. Okay, I'm just going to post it in here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through and we're going to just together, all of us together, I'm going to unmute everyone, create 2 topics in each, or like 2 things in each of these topics. So I'm going to unmute everyone. If you're afraid of that, you should just leave. I'm kidding. Please don't leave. I'll be sad if you leave. What happened to Lynn? Okay, so let's together come up with 2 things we love about Shakeology. Amber, what do you love about Shakeology?
I'm loving that it gives me all of the nutrition that I need, so I don't have to like worry about making sure I'm getting all of my vitamins and minerals and all that. Plus it helps my sweet tooth, which is a big, big thing.
Yes. Okay. So it gives you all the nutrients you need for your baby. No vitamins or minerals needed. Okay. And Jana, what do you love about Shakeology?
I love that It always helps my body to not have swelling, or that I don't have bloat.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Adam, what do you love about Beachbody workout?
Wait, I'm not ready.
Okay, I love that they are 30 minutes and I can do them with my baby if I need to.
In my living room at midnight.
Ah! I love it. I love that I don't have to get dressed. I can do them like in my PJs if I want to. Are you going to share one, Adam, or should I move on?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay.
What I love about Beachbody workouts, that was a question?
Yes.
I love that. Well, I love 22-minute hardcore because it's short, but it's super simple and super trying. And I love that you can do them wherever you are. When I was at the Leaders Conference in Atlanta, I did a bunch at the hotel. So just super easy, super fun, super simple, but also really challenging.
Okay. So that was like 7 things. So I wrote down like the little things in there. So, okay. What do you love about challenge groups, Lynn? I unmuted you.
What was the question?
What do you love about challenge groups?
I love that they keep me motivated because, especially on my bad days when I, am feeling lazy to meal prep or drink my shake, I just look and see everyone commenting, "Oh, I had this today. I meal prepped this," or pictures and stuff, and it holds me accountable because everybody's posting about their workouts and stuff.
Okay, awesome. Let's see. Elizabeth, why do you love challenge groups? You might have gone away with the baby somewhere. Okay, let's do.
Okay.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
For the accountability and
That's mine.
recipe ideas, and to get our workouts done together.
Oh, yes, that's huge. Okay. What's one thing that you love about coaching anyone? I love that I got to pay for a beach vacation for my husband and myself just with a bonus that I earned.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I love about you coaching is that it's totally like transformed our lifestyle, eating, exercise, pretty much every way way we approach things. So that's been awesome.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
She's fine. Leave her alone.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so now what we can do is I don't know if you guys aren't in the Operation Freedom Collective Elite group and you want to be, I can add you. I haven't shared anything in there in a little while because we've been kind of focused on Team Cup. But this is a post, like a sharing checklist that you can use. So what I would recommend is to go through and share each day based upon this. So, you can use this. And if you can see, I created a tab for, some people just as we went. And what you can do is you can, Monday. And then what in the world is wrong with this? Tuesday. I'm going to refresh this and see if that fixes it. Okay, there we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. But we're running out of time, so I'm just going to put in a few different topics that we just did together. So, for example, on Monday, I could share that Shakeology has been helping me with my inflammation, okay? So let me go back to here. And you don't have to use the word Shakeology. You can say, just finished up my delicious chocolate, milkshake for breakfast. I used to, suffer from horrible inflammation in my joints and my skin, and I haven't experienced it in, a whole year thanks to this stuff. And then use like some witty hashtag, never going back or something. I'm going to mute everyone again because I can hear, I could hear myself in Adams because I'm in the next room. Okay, so then on Monday, I'll also talk about that I got my workout done with a friend, and that's something that I love about my challenge group. So I'm just like literally copying and pasting topics. Okay, so there's 2 posts for Monday, and then I can post something about Everett. Anything about Everett's going to do well. And then I can post maybe like just something inspirational in the morning. Okay. And then Tuesday, I'm just going to do the same thing. So this is a really, really great way to do this every day. And if you have this checklist, this will really, really help you. So as you're building your day, overcome objections. Talk about the day in the life of a coach. Build your week that way. Okay, we're almost done with this, so I'm just going to talk a little bit more about, I think I'm going to skip visual marketing really quick and go to thinking about your posts because I think this is really, really important. So one of the most important things that we can do is to think about our posts once we're finished with them. This is going to be super helpful if you're not sure like how to post. But before you press post, I want you to ask yourself a few questions. Number 1, would I like this post? So some things to think about for this are, is the image clear? Am I posting a clear, like bright, well-lit image? Is the image colorful and eye-catching, or is it like me in a gray shirt against a gray wall? Like, you know what I'm saying? Does the picture go along with what's shared in some way? And is the first sentence of the post grabbing people's attention, asking a question, making a bold statement? It isn't offensive. The post itself isn't offensive. It isn't polarizing your market. Be mindful that like political posts, hot topics are okay, but they can polarize your market. Number 2, is the post adding value in some way? Is it making people laugh? Is it teaching something? Is it providing some sort of entertainment? Is it productive? Or is it negative or bringing people down? Number 3, is this a scroll stopper? If not, what can I do to grab people's eyes? Maybe brighten the image in PicTapGo. Maybe add a quote in WordSwag. Maybe brighten it up. Maybe add some emojis to the first statement. Number 4, is there any reason for someone to comment on my post? How can we get people to comment on our post? Like asking a question at the end, asking for an opinion within the post, asking if someone can relate. Think about these things. And then number 5, is this showcasing me? Remember, you are the brand, not Beachbody, not Shakeology, not the challenge group, but you. So as much as possible, put your face in your posts. So finally, call to action. Facebook stalk someone you admire. Share one of their posts in the Freedom Collective team page, highlighting why that post stood out to you, and then recreate it with your own voice and with your own graphic. Okay, I'll go live in the team page and share about branding, but does anyone have any questions? All right, okay. Well, I'm going to stop recording.